Greetings, viewers. Today, we will be sharing with you bone-chilling paranormal real-life incidents that will send shivers down your spine and make your heart race with fear. Throughout history, people have reported encounters with mysterious and unexplained beings. From the ethereal to the malevolent, these entities have captured our imaginations and fueled our fears. The unprecedented details about these bone-tingling real-life cases are as follows. Number 10. The video shows a woman awakened by her dog's barking late at night. She records a shadowy figure outside her house, feeling fearful as she realizes its presence. The next night brings even more horrifying experiences, with long, thin fingers emerging from under the staircase. The complexion of this unknown being is unnaturally pale, resembling that of a freshly buried corpse. Without a moment's hesitation, the woman rushes down the stairs.
Sora. Sora, subí. Ay, no, Dios santo. Nera.
Determined to capture whatever this entity is. However, upon reaching the bottom, whatever had been there vanished into the air. The mystery remains unsolved. Number 9. At 1:30 am, a truck driver on a cursed road in Louisiana notices something strange ahead. The video he records leaves him utterly perplexed. He records a video of a mysterious figure by the roadside, causing speculation about a supernatural entity like a skinwalker, turning to gaze at the driver chillingly, causing some to speculate that it might be a skinwalker or some other supernatural entity. No one has been able to conclusively determine what was captured on film. What are your thoughts on this? Feel free to share your opinions in the comments section. Number 8. In this video, the two friends were engaged in playful activities within a residence, capturing a rather eerie occurrence on camera. One of the friends seemed to be participating in an online challenge, while the other friend recorded him in the act. However, what occurred moments later left them both terrified. They continued to watch, feeling a mix of curiosity and fear. Suddenly, a rattling sound could be heard from the other room.
What's it? No. What? What's up? Dude. What? Dude. What? Look. What? Look. Look, let me out.
Followed by things falling on their own as the door suddenly opened. This video left many questions unanswered, making it difficult to determine its authenticity. Whether they captured something paranormal or not remains a mystery. Number 7. The origin of this video is shrouded in mystery, as the true source remains unknown. The video depicts a young child lying near a doorway, and something quite perplexing occurs. Upon viewing, it appears that the child is either kicked or pushed by an unseen force. Even before this incident takes place, the child seems frightened, as if attempting to escape from someone or something within the room. Due to the lack of information regarding the video's unknown source, it is challenging to determine whether it has paranormal implications or not. As of now, it remains an enigma until further details are revealed. Number 6. The video by Mason DeVos showed a terrifying encounter during his night shift. A mysterious figure appeared out of nowhere and stared at him. This tall figure in the middle of nowhere made the situation even stranger. Faced with this eerie apparition, would you continue working or leave? Personally, I would leave right away. However, everyone reacts differently in such situations. Number 5. This video originates from India and depicts a woman walking alone late at night. Throughout the video, she appears to be frightened as she constantly glances over her shoulder. Given the darkness outside, it is possible that she is simply perceiving things that aren't there. Initially, the woman gazes at something that is not visible to the viewer. but moments later, the figure of a man materializes out of thin air. Remarkably, he appears exactly where the woman was initially looking. Some viewers speculate that a ghost was captured on camera, while others believe it was an actual person who, for some unknown reason, couldn't be detected by the camera initially, regardless of whether it was a ghost or not. What are your thoughts about this creepy thing? Number 4. This one is all about peeping ghosts, which is still quite creepy. The video starts with two girls dancing in a room, and out of nowhere, a ghostly figure peeks at them from behind the doorway. As soon as they notice, they quickly run out of the room and stop abruptly when they see a girl dressed in tattered clothes upstairs. It was such a terrifying sight that they immediately fled the house and ran onto the street. They continue recording, and what they capture next is truly horrifying. It seems like this entity can teleport from one location to another. The human mind has a remarkable talent for conjuring up alarming images when one is both frightened and alone in the dark. Number 3. The video showcased a man named Jacob, who recently inherited a house from his grandmother. Initially unsure about keeping the house due to its dilapidated state, Jacob's mind appeared to be made up after a peculiar incident one night. Late at night, Jacob was startled by a noise in his bedroom, which turned out to be a knocking sound from his closet.
I just heard knocking from the closet.
Despite finding nothing inside, a loud banging from the other side of the room left Jacob visibly spooked. Upon reviewing the video, Jacob noticed the clown doll in the drawer shifting its gaze from the bed to the door. Convinced that the doll came alive that night, Jacob relocated it to the living room. Despite the paranormal nature of the video, it remains a mystery. Nevertheless, this incident helped Jacob make a decision about whether to keep the house, leaving him deeply frightened. Number 2. Celia Santos shared a video on Facebook recounting a horrifying incident that took place at a mall in Brazil. The video, captured by a security guard working at the mall, was recorded at 2:30 in the morning. Initially, the security guard believed he was the only person present until he witnessed something peculiar. Hoping to convince others of his terrifying encounter, he decided to document it. The footage reveals the presence of a young girl on the escalator who mysteriously vanished. While it is possible that this was indeed a child, the question remains as to why a child would be inside a mall at such an hour. The only plausible explanation seems to be that the child was accidentally locked inside. What are your thoughts on this? Number 1. Late at night, something blood-curdling occurs while Caitlin, the girl recording, is alone at home. It was 2 years ago when Caitlin had a terrible accident, breaking her neck after jumping off a rope swing. The injury was so severe that she had to stay home for weeks to recover. During her time at home, Caitlin experienced an Eerie that still haunts her. In a video she captured when no one else was home, 2 doors mysteriously opened at the same time, leaving Caitlin feeling spooked and paralyzed with fear. A few days later, the same door closes on its own, leading viewers to believe that the room itself is haunted. Caitlin hasn't talked about these incidents since then, and it might be best to forget about them, considering how terrifying they were for her. As we wrap up our discussion on these terrifying encounters, it is important to reflect on the lessons learned. Remember, facing fear head-on can be a challenging but necessary step towards personal growth and resilience. Thank you for watching our video. By subscribing, you become part of a community that shares a passion for exploring the unknown and delving into the world of the mysterious and eerie. Your comments, likes, and shares help us understand what content resonates with you the most. Stay tuned for the other videos.